Hey everybody, I'm Jason Black. Welcome to the Chevy Bricktown Showcase. Joining me today is Garrett Jacobson, also known as Big G. Garrett, thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
Let's talk about your music. Who are your musical influences?
There's a bunch of them.
Okay.
A lot of jazz musicians and blues musicians and soul singers.
When you're playing, when you're on stage, I've seen you play before. You play the guitar. I guess you play the keyboard as well, is that correct?
Yeah, the Hammond organ.
Okay.
That's my real passion. The way of playing the Hammond organ in the jazz style, which was created basically by Jimmy Smith, that whole concept of playing and just swinging music, swinging jazz, straight ahead, soulful stuff, is really where my heart's at.
And when you're on the guitar, as you call it, how would you describe it?
That's just, I would call it soul blues.
Those would probably be your influences, the swinging jazz, the soul blues artists, those old school guys.
Yeah, straight ahead jazz, blues, and old school R&B and soul music.
You have guitar solos, and I would guess you have Hammond organ solos.
Correct.
So when you're in that, when you're playing a solo, are you playing the same thing every time?
No, it's improvisation.
Okay.
I mean, it's on the spot. Every musician kind of has their, I would call their bank of vocabulary that they draw from.
Sure.
But it's going to be different every time. And it's not just about a solo. It's about the tune as a whole.
How about social media? How has that changed music and getting your music out to the public?
Well, it's made it a little easier for independent musicians who aren't with a label to get out there and get the music to people. The problem with that is advertising. You can get the music out there, but you got to have somewhere to promote it. Independent artists don't have that, labels have that.
You and your band have some gigs lined up, I'm sure. How can people find out where you're going to be playing?
They can go to myspace.com/Garrett Jacobson.
In Oklahoma, it doesn't get any better than undefeated. In Oklahoma, it doesn't get any better than a secret recipe. In Oklahoma, it doesn't get any better than 8 seconds. And around here, it doesn't get any better than Chevy, the #1 selling American truck brand in Oklahoma. Get $4,000 total cash back on select 2010 Silverado half-ton models in stock. Or current Toyota owners and lessees get $5,000 total cash back. In Oklahoma, it doesn't get any better than your Oklahoma Chevy team dealers.
Be sure and join us next week on the Chevy Bricktown Showcase for more with Garrett Jacobson.